Gonna make this one 200. I don't know how this is gonna work. Actually, we're not gonna lighten it off too far, this one. Okay, let's see what we have. We have here, it is some kind of organza skirt that probably a child would wear, or normally a girl, but it's okay if you're a bloke and you like to wear this sort of shit. It's just trying to get this on the glass. But yeah, it's an interesting piece we have here. But the thing is, yeah, some boys like to wear stuff like that. I tend to prefer men's clothes myself as a female, so I can understand that. So I don't wear women's clothes. I used to at one stage, but I haven't worn them for a long time, and I wasn't really me anyway. So let's see how that looks. Wow, that looks interesting. Looks really spacey. Wondering where the centre of this job is going to be. Interesting how that's turned out. So we're going to move it again. We're going to move it around a bit to make it more interesting. I don't know how that's going to look. I'm going to just make this look good. Maybe we can put it on this instead of 200. Yeah, and I used to hate playing with dolls. I hated dolls. I still don't like dolls to this day. These plasticky shit. The plastic on the dolls used to stink really bad, so I'm not really a fan of dolls per se. I do find they stink like plastic. They're really, really smelly. I don't like that. They just have a real plasticky, shitty smell to them. The plastic. You wouldn't think that's quite toxic for a child to play with stuff like that, because if plastic smells, it's got to be a sign that it's not healthy. It's not safe. It's toxic. It's a toxic smell. I don't like it. So maybe I may not get as much cancer because I did not spend much of my time, if any, playing with dolls. So I might have saved myself from cancer or getting any kind of major cancer from those sorts of chemicals in toys like dolls. And I used to like cars and trucks instead. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks quite nice. Wondering where the centre of this job is going to be. But yeah, I prefer cars and trucks and stuff like that. I just wasn't interested in dolls. My parents, especially I think my father, used to buy me dolls when I was a kid. I just hated the way my parents tried to feminise me. You know, I'm not gay or lesbian, I'm still heterosexual, but I do have a liking towards male related stuff like photocopiers and science and technology in general. I love all that shit. Physics, chemistry, a little bit of chemistry. Well, one day I'll become a scientist and I'm going to become a CEO of a future manufacturer of photocopiers, and we're going to build the best equipment there is. And having this tendency towards masculine related work is handy in this case. You wouldn't want to be too feminine if you were getting into science and technology and shit. So basically, yeah, it's really kind of goes together well to have this scientific and sort of interest and industry, because one day we're going to have to make this planet a lot cleaner and greener, and we've got to manufacture in a clean and green manner, and also in a humane manner. Like, we're not going to have slaves working in this future photocopier factory. We're not going to have slaves and all that sort of shit. It's not right to treat people as commodities, to treat people, make them work hard and long hours and low pay, just doesn't cut it with me, folks. And we're going to manufacture our equipment down under. So we're not going to send it to China, the manufacturing and all that sort of shit. Yeah, that looks quite nice. I'm wondering if there's a better pattern for this. I'm just thinking maybe this could be the centre of the job. I'm wondering if that's going to make it look even better, folks. It's not easy trying to work out what's going to look good in a piece of work. You could say the photocopier art is probably the more feminine side of what I'm into, folks. It's a more creative, a little bit less masculine than say becoming a technician, which is what I initially wanted to do. But basically, this is my mainstay. This is what I'm good at the moment, considering I'm disabled. So anyway, I think that looks even better. I think now we can call this demo quits.